Good evening, this is Barbara Campbell, and I'm here tonight to go over the law enforcement billboard that I've created for the urban and suburban neighborhoods. So the first one that you see here is for the urban neighborhoods. I have the neighborhood safety. I have a camera that looks like an eye up there that says the Big Brother is watching. The police shield, the red and blue lights, the young lady in the middle that has her eyes closed and her hand over her mouth that says although it says see something, say something. And then in the bottom corner, it has a law enforcement officer passing out stickers to children in a housing project. And I'll go over the additional elements as I go through. The one for the suburban neighborhood, again, I have the lights up at the top, the blue and red light at the top. Again, it has that neighborhood safety. The camera that looks like the eye stating that Big Brother is watching, the shield, and then a police officer with a little girl at the bottom as well. So cultural familiarity is when it creates emotion that drives engagement and brand recall. So cultural codes, social perspective, they're one and the same. It's specific geographical, country, region, or location. So there's a strong correlation between the emotion and the culture. In ads, symbols, rituals, colors, and having a significant different can have a significant different meaning and message across cultures. So companies must always keep this in mind not to offend the viewer. Visual emotional appeal can encompass a wide range of emotions such as humor, fear, romance, sexuality, being sad, angry, excited, jealous, proud, being nostalgic. So metatomic codes, it's a sign that causes the viewer to make an association or assumption. So the badge represents a police officer and safety. The red and blue lights are portrayed as a police car. So both of these images were used on the urban and the suburban billboard. So some of the differences though in the suburban neighborhood, the majority of the urban area, police represent safety. But some believe that, cops just want to stir up trouble or they want to go out and arrest people. So they can mean different things, different areas. So an analogical code, it's a group of signs that cause a viewer to make up a mental comparison. So as you can see, the camera there, it looks like an eye. So this was used in both the urban and suburban billboards, and that Big Brother is watching you was added to both of them as well. So in the suburban, and again, the majority of the urban area believes that this would represent security. So, but there are, again, those few people that in those urban neighborhoods that might believe that they're being spied on by the cops. So a condensed code, it's a sign that combined to form a new composite sign. So those outside the culture may not completely understand or may be confused of the image if it appears without a purpose. So cultural familiarity, again, it creates emotions and drive engagement for that brand recall. In urban neighborhoods, they have a code of silence. So that was what represents the young lady there that has her hand up, her eyes closed and her hand over her mouth. Basically, she doesn't see anything and she's not going to say anything. And then down the other picture, it's just a police officer in that housing project, like in an urban area, handing out stickers to children. And then the same thing with the condensed code. I just used more of that suburban style neighborhood versus the housing project in the urban billboard. And then the picture of that police officer helping that little girl. So displaced codes, they transfer the meaning from one set of signs to another. So in both signs, the word neighborhood instead of there being O's, there are handcuffs in the word. So, it just kind of it plays on that security of the police officer. So, and the image is used in both of those billboards. I'm just going to go back up. I'll show you again. This is the suburban neighborhood watch or safety. And then we have the the urban neighborhood watch or safety. Okay, thank you very much.